Recording. Test.
You're going to smoke dope and have a good time. You're going to smoke dope. Okay.
Well, I guess it's live from the sewer at midnight. Yeah, I'm Nick the Rat. Today we have a really a good show for you today. We have tons of music by Purple Planet Music. I don't know who they are, but I think if I say their name, I could play their music. If they're gonna sue me, I don't have anything. I'm gonna sue her, man. I guess you could come get me down here. We could have a party. Partied up in the sewer.
Do you understand at all what I'm saying?
No, Dr. Phil, I do not. So, this Zika virus thing, man, it's spreading. It's spreading all over, man. I'm reading that it could hit New York and DC by the summer. So, if you want to go out and party, you should party sooner than later, because we're all going to be dead really soon. It's pretty horrible. Yeah, I have official news about it. I'm gonna play that news now, so I don't have to really tell you it. Somebody else could, and I'll throw some cool Purple Planet music over it, so you don't get too scared. Let's see what happens.
The uncontained mosquito-borne virus spreading explosively through the Americas may reach parts of the United States this summer. The warning from some experts comes one day after the World Health Organization declared the Zika outbreak an international health emergency. Zika has been associated with severe birth defects in infants born to mothers infected with the virus during pregnancy. The CDC has urged pregnant women or women thinking about getting pregnant to avoid traveling to 24 countries and territories with active transmission. Question is, can an outbreak be prevented here at home? For more, we cross live to Marina Portnaya in Miami, where at least 2 people tested positive for the Zika virus last month. Marina, why are some emerging disease specialists saying it's only a matter of time, a few months actually, that this virus linked to birth defects in babies arrives in the U.S.?
Well, Anya, mosquitoes live and thrive in hot and humid temperatures. Taking into account that a mosquito bite is how someone can get infected with Zika, any state that's currently experiencing cold winter temperatures, well, that state is not in danger of the virus spreading currently. But there are no mosquitoes flying around there. But once the weather changes, some experts believe the Zika virus could become a problem in many states. An emerging disease specialist from Rutgers University says New Jersey may get hit with Zika in July. That's typically the time when female mosquitoes reach their reproductive cycle and require a blood meal, which for us humans mean they want to bite us. Now, as we've been reporting, it's not every mosquito that's dangerous. It's the Aedes aegypti mosquito and the Aedes albopictus, which is better known as the tiger mosquito. They're the primary vectors for Zika. Unfortunately, those species live in dozens of U.S. states. So far, we actually have compiled a bunch of maps here, as you could see, indicating where the species has been found in the United States. Now, we need to stress there's been no confirmed case of local Zika transmission so far, but the fear is that the species of mosquitoes that I've mentioned, if they bite a traveler who returns to the United States with a Zika infection, a full-blown Zika virus outbreak could occur in the United States.
Well, Marina, some areas in the U.S., like where you are in Miami, experience hot and humid weather much sooner than us in the Northeast. Right. Does that make some in the South more at risk?
It absolutely does. As a matter of fact, the operations manager of Miami's mosquito control told me that the Aedes aegypti is the most prevalent mosquito in Miami. When two residents, as you mentioned, Anya, in Miami returned home from South America last month with Zika infections, mosquito control was instructed to go to the homes of the infected people, spray the surrounding area, inspect their property for breeding grounds, and take every measure to prevent a mosquito from coming in contact and biting the people who came back to Miami with the virus, because if a mosquito bites them, it could ignite a case of local transmission. But whether we're talking about Florida, New Jersey, Texas, New York, Washington, D.C., or any other state facing the possibility of a Zika infection, once the weather does get warmer, the mosquito control manager I spoke with told me that it will be everyone's responsibility to prevent a potential outbreak.
Sounds like
This is a community problem. This is not a government problem. This is everybody's problem. So I believe the residents of this county or any other municipality in this country, they need to make sure, do their homework, come out of the house, and eliminate any accumulation of water in the house, because those mosquitoes are going to be there, and that is a potential for transmission.
Now, of course, Anya, the panic surrounding the Zika virus it's linked to microcephaly. As you mentioned, we were showing pictures right now. Our viewers saw of babies being born with microcephaly. That's a condition where they're born with underdeveloped brains and very, very abnormally small heads. Now, the link it has been determined, but there's no conclusive evidence. And this virus is most dangerous for pregnant women. What experts are saying is that they're seeing several cases, thousands of cases, of pregnant women being bitten by the mosquito that has the Zika virus, and then their child ends up being born with microcephaly. So a person who is not pregnant or not planning to get pregnant, if they're infected with Zika, it could be like a case of the flu. But the concern right now, the biggest danger with the Zika virus, it's linked to microcephaly, and that's why pregnant women are being urged not to travel to the countries and territories with an outbreak.
Zika coming for ya. That was intense. I'm not going outside or getting pregnant anytime soon because of that shit. Well, there goes the rest of my social life. I guess it's fine. There was not much there to begin with. It's kind of lonely down in the sewer. Just me and Dr. Phil.
Do you agree that you've smoked pot?
Why?
You're going to smoke dope and have a good time.
Dr. Phil told me to do it. Maybe it'll keep Zika away. Those little fucking mosquitoes. I hate them. Mosquito. So that Purple Planet music was pretty dope. I'm a fan. I think I kind of like playing music that I've never heard of before. It's expanding my horizons. Let's just say that, and we won't say too much more. There's some other stuff going on in the news. Basically, Russia Today news. I'm just stealing all their content. I mean, I'm replaying and commenting on it. So I don't even know what this story is about, but it has to do about the subway. And that's kind of close to where I live. Just says they want to ban repeat offenders. From what? From what? I've done many offenses repeatedly. Well, maybe we could do another mashup of the news and Purple Planet. Let's hear what we get.
The New York Police Department is floating an unprecedented idea to fight the city's crime on buses and the subway. According to the New York Post, the NYPD is considering banning repeat offenders who commit crimes on the transit systems from using them altogether. For his take on this, we're going to talk now to Emmy Award-winning legal and media analyst Lionel of Lionel Media. First of all, Lionel, would this policy being considered by the NYPD even be legal? And if so, how could it possibly be enforced?
Yes. By the way, Anya, your delivery just cracked me up.
We see your papers.
You made it sound so absurd by merely explaining what it is. Is it legal? Yes, because the theory is that they're not telling people you can't.
Does it sound like
a
a logical thing to do?
I don't know about that one, Dr. Phil.
But if you have as a part of your probation an order from a judge not to frequent the subways and the buses, and you are observed frequenting the subways and the buses, the only way you can be arrested by an NYPD officer is to call his probation officer. Here, they're in essence issuing an injunction. But let's take this a step further, shall we? First, let me ask you a question because you would know this.
Okay.
Is it where people commit crime that is a problem, or the fact that they're committing crimes? I mean, if you're a slasher or a pickpocket or somebody who commits frottage up close, does it really matter where you're doing it?
Yeah, I don't want to get arrested.
All right, Anya, you've been doing this on the east side. We're going to ban you from the east side or from DuPont Circle or wherever. It's a most unique take. And they also,
it's the most unique
this part gets me, they don't know you're a career criminal unless they stop you, primarily by arresting you for something else. So I guess to add insult to injury, they catch you by arresting you and say, aha. And not only do we have you for this new crime, but you violated your injunction. So it sounds terrific, but it is replete and fraught with illogic, which is my middle name.
Does it sound like a logical thing to do?
I always think you bring a lot of logic to the table, Lionel. I actually, though, when thinking about this story, it's almost like when you think of any case, it's harder for people getting out of jail to get jobs. It's harder for them to access things. But that doesn't actually stop the crime, like you said. And so how could the NYPD actually tackle this problem of what they say is repeat offenders without denying anyone access to New York's transit system?
Well, because the theory is that in many, many crimes, it is often the case where a judge will say, you are not to have contact with this victim.
Is that the truth or a lie?
You are not to go to this place where you tend to commit these crimes. But in this particular case, the subway system, it's like the highway, the sidewalks, you know, the highways and byways. That's different from prohibiting.
Man, they should just ban repeat offenders from going outside. But then the Zikas won't get them. And all we'll have left are repeat offenders. We won't even have, like, anybody except repeat offenders alive left on the planet. And I think we should send them into traffic and let them go on the trains and all the other fun stuff. Maybe if we let Bigfoot get on the trains, it'll cure our problems, because nobody's going to fuck around if they see that big old hairy ape running around the fucking subway. I wouldn't do anything in front of Bigfoot. He's mean. I saw him once upstate. I got cut off from telling that story the other night. It's a really good story. I'll tell it one day. There's still some legal issues behind it. Yeah, it's seriously rough out there. Let's just say Bigfoot wants his kids back. But they weren't really his in the first place if I saw them and he's a mythical creature. So they're mine, Bigfoot. You can't take those kids back. But you can listen to more Purple Planet music.
Bigfoot has gone by many names and been the subject of many stories, but actually setting eyes on one has proved a little difficult. Not everyone's given up, though, and a team of specialists think they've zoned in on the creature's whereabouts in Russia, as Maria Finoshina reports from Siberia.
Tiger thicket. Never has a human stepped foot here before. Has. In the hunt for the evidence, every minor detail becomes important.
Branches twisted like this are believed to be a key clue to the Yeti's existence. The scientists...
You heard it here, folks. You heard it here first. Broken tree branches is obviously proof for Bigfoot. So, suck on that one, Bill Nye the Science Guy. I bet you one day, that guy, that Leonardo DiCaprio guy, he buys an island, and he's going to have Neil deGrasse Tyson and Bill Nye the Science Guy go there, and they're gonna make this satellite dish and call down the aliens to come, and they're gonna have a big orgy. It's gonna be like a bunga bunga party. Yeah, bunga bunga parties. They're good times. I went to one of those ones. I don't think I ever left though. I'm still probably at the bunga bunga party. Wow, these people are still crawling around the woods looking for Bigfoot because they found a fucking crack.
Yeti over there in the cave and natural shelter, or at least discover some traces of this creature. So let's go there.
Yeah, let's go there.
If the snowman, or at least new signs of its existence, are discovered, hominology, the study of these creatures, could deliver a blow to the many skeptics. And sure enough, the clues
Did you say cat
emerge.
dicks?
There is what seems to be a toe and a heel, suggestive of a footprint.
Certainly not a bear, the scientists agree, while remaining cautious of jumping to conclusions.
This is beautiful surface for tracking, and there's only that one indistinct, uncertain shape. Right there. It's another right. Bigfoot playing hopscotch. Sure would like to see a left foot.
But
Bigfoot's
the left
only got
has
one leg,
never been
man. I've seen
discovered,
it.
and celebrations
At least I hope
are
that was
put
his
on
leg.
hold.
These are either the real thing or they're convenient props to make a very good story. And I wouldn't be quick to determine which of those two alternatives is the truth without further study.
The study, that will take a while, could provide cast iron proof of the Yeti's existence. But there are plenty here who won't be holding their breath.
I'm holding my breath. I'm gonna hold out for you guys until you find this thing. So, looks like they want to send some genetically modified mosquitoes to fight the Zika mosquitoes. I don't know if this sounds like a good idea. What if the genetically modified mosquitoes start breeding with the Zika ones, and then they have like modified Zika mosquitoes? Man, this is all Bill Gates' fault. I'm telling you, man. Bill Gates he's probably a giant mosquito. He's not a human. He's just a giant fucking mosquito. Possibly. No, I'm not dead. I just like dead air sometimes, especially when I'm traveling to other planets in my mind. It's fun. Sort of something like that. It's probably more something like this over here. Woo! So, if you see Bill Gates running around at all, just push him down the stairs or something. Like, we gotta get rid of him. He's no good, man. He's making all these fucking new mosquitoes try to come and kill us. Fucking jerk.
What if the key to combating the Zika virus is more mosquitoes? But not just any mosquitoes, genetically modified mosquitoes. I know, when you think of GMOs, you probably think about giant strawberries, tomatoes, or apples. But some scientists are saying GMO mosquitoes could hold the cure. RT's Anya Parampil explains.
Brazil has announced its National Biosafety Committee has approved multiple releases of a genetically modified version of the Aedes aegypti mosquito. Their goal is to stop the spread of Zika virus through using GMO mosquitoes, which carry a self-destructing mechanism, releasing them into the wild and allowing them to mate with Zika
mosquitoes, man.
Mosquitoes. The Zika mosquitoes will then be infected with the self-destructing gene and die off.
Yo.
The deadly mosquitoes were developed by British company Oxitec, which has manipulated the genes of mosquitoes to fight diseases such as dengue fever by killing off the bugs before they reach adulthood. Proponents of the GMO insects say it is possible to target specific species with the die-offs and that their use is safer than traditional pesticides. However, others worry that in such an interconnected ecosystem, one small change, let alone a drastic reduction in the population of mosquitoes, could have unknown and unintended consequences. In Washington, Anya Parampil, RT.
This is Dabu7. Some very important information in regards to the Zika virus. I've spoke about this before.
Oh man, my YouTube just went over to somebody else's.
Shows that there may be something huge in the works, and we may have connected all the dots. In
this guy's got to figure it out.
Circle, and it's important people see this. This Zika virus is now being detected in the United States.
Yep.
As you can see here, Arkansas and now Virginia. It
was
I
heard Texas and
so
possibly New York
states.
and D.C. Oh,
this
God.
is a virus that has come along and has devastated Brazil big time, where the babies are being born with smaller heads. Now, and shout-outs once again to everybody out there that's sending information, because this is coming from multiple different avenues. But to give you a background on this come from an experimental test here, the blood from a rheus monkey, 1947. Now this becomes almost of the things of the movies, where things could start to shift and change. And with this, and also the California flu that broke loose out of a U.S. war lab in Ukraine, it's reminiscent of outbreak. But what I'm pointing at here is the fact that this was being engineered. This Zika virus has seen an explosion in Brazil, especially within the past year. So when going back, has there been any big changes within the past year? Well, there sure has. And I'll leave links to all this so you can tear it apart, but you're going to come to find out that a company,
they're going to get
and
you.
All the information's right here. You can look into the background. This is
it's quite okay there. Dabu777. Your case is very compelling, though. I definitely believe Zika is here to stay. Maybe. Man, I have a fucking fly in the sewer studio over here. This is not cool. I need a more like a sewer sound effect going on over here. Is that? No, that's not gonna do it. No. Nee. All right, we have looks like another one from Purple Planet Music. This one is called the UFO Files. I wonder if any of you guys are out there watching the X-Files. I heard it was something. I heard Chris Carter's a shitty writer. I don't know, that's all I really heard. I heard the third episode might be kind of funny too. I'm still on season 5. I just saw some kids getting sucked under the ground, into the dirt, and because they were like emo or something, man. And that was a weird episode. I wouldn't want to get sucked under the fire. I'd rather have a Zika virus than get pulled into the mud, personally. But this Purple Planet stuff it's all creepy. It's not really wedding kind of music, unless you're into that, but
you're going to smoke dope and have a good time.
oh man, ever see these tree people? It's like the people. I don't even want to think about it. It's kind of gross. They look like they're made of wood. They're very tree looking and all this, but apparently it's just like warts or some shit, man. How could they let it get to that point? It doesn't just happen overnight. I can't imagine going to bed and waking up looking like one of these guys. But yeah, if I saw like a twig growing out of my arm, I'd go to the doctor even if I was like poor and homeless, and which I sort of am. I live in the sewer, but I still have electricity. Thank goodness for that. Otherwise, I wouldn't be able to come to you live and pre-recorded as well. But right now, 12:30 in some sewer, Brooklyn, somewhere in there. But anyway, yeah, this guy in Bangladesh, he had to remove 5 kgs. That's like kilograms of branches from himself, man. From himself. Like, yeah, he's got look like pine cone hands. I would not high five this guy. Jeez. After he cuts it off, I wonder what his hands look like. Like the worst Marvel superpower ever. Holy crap. He looks like barnacles are growing off this dude. Oh, he's still got a toenail there. Thanks, Russia Today for that one. I'm happy to be able to see that. I don't know. I think I'm done with this.
Hello and
oh
welcome
gosh,
to Crosstalk.
no, that's quite okay there, Crosstalk. We don't want to listen to you. We just wanted to see the creepy clam hand man. That sounds like an awesome band. So I'm still waiting for like an alien to tweet me or, want to call me up. I'm going to get the phone line working sooner or later. But yeah, until then, I guess we could pretend that we have like an alien on the show.
Hello, operator.
Yeah. I guess you'll have to do.
Hi, this is Alf.
Yeah, we all know who it is. I wonder who is your voice. Who did Alf's voice? Must have been like a cool dude. I can picture him like the dude from Big Lebowski.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
He didn't even care about the show, I don't think. He was just there to eat the pussy, man.
Is 8 hours too long? You're a beautiful woman.
Wow. Thank you. All right, I'm gonna kick it old school. I'm gonna whip out I got a piano sonata 545. Tonight's broadcast brought to you by Seagram's Extra Dry Gin. For when you have $20 and a couple of nights with nothing to do. Seagram's. Is it really a sponsorship if I just bought some Seagrams and I'm getting drunk at 12:30 at night? .545 is, and probably always will be, one of my favorites. Oh yeah. Now I got that old style sound. I think I dig this right here. This is pretty cool. I sound like the guy from StarCraft. Raynor here. I got some spider landmines to drop out of the back of my motorcycle. Hold on. Kerrigan, get over here. Kerrigan, give me a beer. Come on, you got like 20 arms. Bring me like 5 beers. Wonder what that Protoss woman looks like naked. Out of this world. I think Raynor died like 20 times in that game, didn't he? Or I just have a really shit memory. I haven't played StarCraft in a long time. Raynor here. The new Deus Ex game is coming out. I can't wait to play that one. Oh, 5:45 is done. I was just amazed at the sound of my voice. Sounded like that. Let's get some bass going in there. Yeah, now we're talking bassy. I don't like it too bassy. Let's make it less bassy. This is weird. Yeah. Hey, this is NPR. Just wondering if you guys want to hear some bullshit lies from NPR. NPR is not brought to you by the people. It's brought to you by the corporations. Wake up, sheeple. Wake up. Raynor here. I'm woken up. Alright, let's go. I enjoy the Moonlight Sonata so much, I'm gonna play it again. Here it comes, Moonlight Sonata. Oh, this is movement 2. Movement 1's better, but this'll have to do. I really need to get a call-in line working on my show. Just listening to me rambling is no fun. Well, it's kind of fun, at least for me, maybe a little bit, but... There's a tornado in Alabama right now. If anybody's listening down south, I hope you are indoors, and I hope your doors are made of steel. Let's make this song a little bit more creepy. Oh, I think there's Zerg in the area. Kerrigan, stay low, Kerrigan. Get lower, Kerrigan. I know I'm putting your head down between my legs. Just stay there, there's Zerg coming. Alright, there you go. Get up, Greg. Come on. Alright, let's go. We're looking for the queen brood of the Zika mosquitoes. Oh, God, there she is. She's a big hunk of mosquito. Lock and load. Oh no, the Zika mosquitoes dancing around the cave.
telling you, man. Check them out.
Wow. I just want to thank Rainer for being on the show. He's a great guy. He can come back whenever he wants.
Thanks for having me.
Oh yeah, that's no problem, my friend. You could have a good interview later or something, possibly.
Can do. I was abducted by aliens at least 20 times. Me and Kerrigan knocked the boots. It's good talking. Talk to you later. Rainer out.
Alright, have a good night there, Rainer. I did sponsors already. Seagram's was a sponsor. I got a cheap knockoff samurai sword next to me. I guess they could be a sponsor. I don't know who made it. Probably the cheap knockoff sword company sponsoring me tonight. I'm feeling good about that one. I'm gonna kill mosquitoes with that shit. So, oh wow, it's 12:40 now. It's kind of cold down in the sewer. Overcast, I guess. There's some clouds going through the sky. It's not snowing. If it snowed, that'd be kind of fun. I liked it last week or 2 weeks ago. Whenever it was snowing over here. Everybody was freaking out. I don't know why people get so paranoid about things. But the Zika virus shit's real, though, so grab onto your balls, folks. Grab your balls and get your banana bug spray, whatever it is. Spray that shit all over you. Bet you Bill Gates made that shit too, man. Fuck him. Bill Gates everywhere. Alright, let's see here. I haven't played any preludes in C minor in at least a couple days, so we could always use Opus 28, number 20. I think that's this one's for you, Rainer. Sorry, this is not C minor. I was fucking with the controls. It's B minor. It's supposed to be C.
Cincinnati. Oh.
Ugh. Was that the whole song? That was the whole song. We haven't had it in a long time either. Can't believe we didn't have any lines roaring tonight. We need some Tony the Tiger shit up in here, man. Come here, Tony. Hey, calm down there, boy. Come here. Just want to pet you. Oh. Yeah. Oh man. Oh, gee. What did you eat last night? Old Mexican food? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I got out of there, man. There's something wrong with that lion. I think that's what the Zika virus does to you. It's a very Zeke-y thing. Oh man, I think my stream broke. Well, I think my network's done, so I might as well just end the show here anyway. And then on a high note, it's 12:46, Brooklyn, New York. It's a stinky sewer. Live from the sewer. It was Snick the Rat signing out.